Okay, now.
I'm empowering girls to start their own businesses, first in their own communities. So we call that Jua Kali business. That's the beginning. These girls need an income in order to just survive. The beads industry, this fashion industry, employs these young informal sector workers. And they need training. They need business training. They need employability skills training. And that's what the DEEP program is all about. It's to ensure that we have an industry at the informal sector that recognizes first this skills based. It's also very labor intensive work. Not everybody's going to be able to do this, and not everybody's going to, and machines aren't going to replace it. So we're talking about long-term employability.
Now, what does this have to do with the fashion show that we've come to see today?
So what I've done with this fashion show is bring the top end and the market, if you like,
of fashion
together
designers?
Right across the supply chain.
You're talking about the designers?
Together, yes. The customers here at Spinner's Web and my donors are the market. The designers are part of the manufacturing. And then you've got the supply chain, which goes all the way down to the retailers and the skills-based sort of fashion designers, the beads workers. Look at this bead that I'm working on. This,
lovely.
Yeah, this is classic Maasai bead work. Not everybody does this. So it's really important that we first recognize our heritage.
Yeah.
And yet we're empowering everybody along the supply chain. The idea of training them is to help them then become organized. There is a real great shortage of skilled labor.
Yes.
In this industry.
Yes.
That's why Deepa Deshange is supporting me. She needs good, skilled labor to supply her, to help her promote her fashion.
And we're seeing her fashion today.
That's right. And today we're going to see Deepa Deshange. We're going to see Niku Singh, who promotes Ushanga beads. These ones that I'm wearing are West African beads. And the beautiful thing about Kenyan industry of fashion and Ushanga is the diversity. The multiculturalism in Kenya is being celebrated today. I can wear this with my Indian clothes. I can wear it with European clothes. These jackets
African
that we wear,
design.
the dresses, they're Eastern, Western, they're African. They're all everything. And that's a celebration of Kenya.
Now, where can we buy these items that you are training girls to?
Well,
is it just girls?
No, and it will be eventually boys as well, and then also groups of disabled. There are a lot of partnerships that Amurt is going to put together because we're not going to reinvent the wheel. Wherever we can empower people to take on our curriculum, because this is not just about learning one skill, it's actually about learning how to become an entrepreneur. And set up your own enterprise. And it's self-employment then. And with the youth, we've got 70% of our youth unemployed at the moment. And 60% of our population is under the age of 35.
So where are you training the first batch?
We've already started training in Nairobi. We've trained 2,000 girls in employability skills.
Where?
Here in Kangemi, in Tasio, in every informal settlement that you can name in Nairobi. That's where we are. We're present.
Who are the teachers?
Those trainers were people that we had community-based organizations, where they already had kind of training program, but we escalated it because we got a lot of aid from USAID. Promoted the DREAMS program. The DREAMS program processed 2,000 girls into employability skills. However, I am far more ambitious for women. I don't think you have to wait for an employer. You can actually do it yourself. And you need to become an entrepreneur in your own right. So we extend the DREAMS program to the DEEP program, DREAMS Entrepreneur and Enterprise Program, DEEP. And we're going to now take them through a whole 6-week process of learning how to do Jua Kali business and understand the whole industry. Understand the fashion industry, understand the beads industry, understand retailing. It's a very complex industry.
Fantastic. Now, could you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Anuja Prashar, and I am the CSR and Community Development Director at Amurt. Amurt has been in Kenya since 1993.
And what does it stand for?
Amurt stands for Anand Marg Universal Relief Team. They originally started as people that were going to do relief work in a crisis. But when they started establishing themselves here in Kenya, they realized that there is a great need in the informal settlements in and around the urban centers. So they started empowering the most disadvantaged people.
Oh, fantastic.
And working for them. And then they really started focusing on healthcare. So our hospital in Kangemi, it's a hospital which services the whole community in and around there. We have 2 other hospitals, 2 others almost ready in Lamu and in Kilifi. And we're present in 10 counties.
So now you're moving
So now
into
they're
this new
taking me
sector.
on to move into the community
Fantastic.
development sector.
Now, how does Rotary figure into this?
Rotary, I'm just a member of Rotary. It doesn't actually figure into this. I'm hoping at some stage Rotary will fund some of our community development projects because that's what Rotary actually does.
Yes.
But that's the program.
Wonderful.
The idea is to really make people understand. And we've done a 30-day challenge of wearing Ushanga beads and African print. And I have to tell you, one participant raised 78,800 shillings just by herself. And we're going to give her a prize today.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you so much.